Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buffaloes will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Holland. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will have the football first. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Powell.
Well, I'll give the defense a lot of credit because the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield with that one. He just tried to spit it out to the perimeter. A nice catch, but they only gave up 1 yard.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Colorado's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Quarterback making adjustments. Lewis wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Off the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
For this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Lewis to throw. On the run, still looking. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Catch in the middle. It's Shelton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Across the 25, he's got room. Continues to fight for yards. All out of space. At the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling help lead to that long touchdown.
looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Boston College stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Chestnut Hill. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Welch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Across the 25. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bucks!
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. This is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense, and this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hill. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
This quarterback, man, is scary fast. I think sometimes he's too fast. I think on a play like that, sometimes when you're on the run, you just want to sort of settle yourself a little bit, get your feet under you so you can make a more accurate throw.
He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep.
He could go off. Oh, man, really? Coughing it up? Looked like he was going to do some damage, take that thing back to the house, and instead he coughs it up and gives it to the other team.
Got a man. It's Hamilton. Past the 30. What a cut. Now he's loose. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Powell. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Sack at the 20. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Lewis to throw. Release to the back. Finds his man. It's Welsh. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We're only in the 1st half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pulled down for the tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Jukes his way for more. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, it's Powell. Jukes his way for more. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 4 over NC State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Lewis wants to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Snagged in the middle. It's King. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see how they handle it. These quarters going to give them some space. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Lewis to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And here comes the punt team.
Number 49 in punt formation to kick it away.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. The give on the option. Still running at the 40. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tempo and overdrive.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Powell. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Scott. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. A lot of urgency for this offense. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Hand off from the shotgun. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. A pickup of 6.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react.
Brings into the open. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's caught. It's Gibson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. They've got the screen set up. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buffaloes are flying down the field. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bears the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Touch pass on the jet sweep. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
They're trying to throw the out route. That time, though, the QB threw it a little bit too far to the outside. It falls incomplete.
Makes the catch. It's Powell. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Using his legs, it's Green. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Buffaloes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll leave it with the lone back. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Lewis wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The give to the tailback. Makes a man miss. Oh, he broke out another move. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your group.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. You know, people like to make fun of quarterbacks, call them soft. They're nuts. He knew he was going to get drilled and still deliver the ball.
And I love the fact that he knew where his answer was against that blitz. He saw man coverage on the back end of that and immediately knew where he had to go with the ball.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's Powell. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number one, and wasn't able to do that.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Going to the run, it's Powell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give on the inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lewis to throw. Might be looking to run. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
In this moment of the game, late, you need your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decisions, and he has not yet completed a throw here in the 4th quarter. That is bad news for this offense.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the tag. Touchdown, Colorado. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 11 over Utah State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back.
There he goes. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Scott. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Slithers into space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This drive was chugging along, and now it is 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And to get rid of it quickly. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And after the pickup, sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. The Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. That's reeled in. It's Shelton. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And it's no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buffaloes inside the final minute, trying to wind this clock to 0. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.